I'm doing a ride which will be about 140 kilometres, basically from Brooklyn, Wellington through to the Hutt Valley, over the Akatarawas to Waikanai, and then back home. So we'll see how this ride goes. So just heading along the cycleway along Naronga Gorge Road. Got a long way to go. Feeling good though. Legs feel good. So about to come off the motorway to Patoni. Making very good progress, averaging 26 kilometres an hour, which is very good, including going through the city. So we're now entering the $64 million cycleway. About 3 kilometres worth that is hardly ever used. We'll be lucky to see any cyclists on this. It's not going to give a return on investment of any kind. It's going to be a white elephant for its entire lifetime, whatever that is, even if it's 50 years. Just think of the carbon required, the fossil fuels, for, say, the asphalt and all the metal, the machinery, and so on. We're talking about an eye-watering, an estimable number of bicycle users to make this such that it saves the planet. There were much more carbon-friendly options when it comes to this kind of thing that I, for one, would be very happy with. I don't need this, even though I'm going to enjoy it. So that was the cycleway. I didn't see a single soul, which is pretty typical. Though now and then I'll see one or two, but not many at all. And bear in mind, right now is beautiful summer weather, when there's no excuse for people not to be out of their cars and on their bikes. So I'm now going on to the Hutt River stop banks. This is Lower Hutt City that I'm in now. Going well. We've had a bit of a headwind, so it's slowed me down a bit. Hopefully it'll swing around a little bit. Headphones. Hey. It's all right. Yeah. headphones that don't allow you to hear, I don't think are a good idea on a bicycle at any time. It's a real safety issue. You've got to be able to hear. We're given ears for a very good reason. Without ears, we die. Simple. So we're making very good progress. I've been riding for 1 hour and 1 minute and done 26 kilometres, which is very good. Slight headwind and yeah, good pace on this cyclocross bike. It's got relatively slow tyres, so I'm very happy with how I'm going, but I've got a long way to go yet. So moving into Upper Hutt, still got a bit of a way to go, going along the Hutt River. Aren't the dandelions, the yellow dandelion flowers beautiful? Beautiful golden yellow. And who knows, some of them might end up in my special detox formula that's coming out soon. More about that later. Okay, this is California Park in Upper Hutt. Again, the dandelions are looking very beautiful today, this time of year. We do have cyclocross races here around this park, which are quite fun, very challenging. It's been quite a strong headwind at times, which has really slowed me down considerably, but I'm happy with how my fitness is holding out. It's encouraging. So I'm now going towards the Akatarawas road, using an old disused road which goes up the west bank of the Hutt River. Bit of a climb at the moment, and then a little bit of downhill, which will be most welcome. It's great to have all this on my doorstep. Doesn't get much better than this for adventurous cycling. Oh, that was quite hard work. So here we go, bit of nice downhill. Give the legs a little break and the backside. So I'm going up the road which winds its way to the top of the Akatarawas. Just off the left here is the turn off to the Karapoti course, the race which I'm going to be doing in about 5 weeks from now, I think, and that's my immediate goal, is this Karapoti race, which you can see videos of on my YouTube channel. Got several kilometres to go to get to the summit of the Akatarawas. Probably a good 40 minutes or so of riding, I'd say, and then we head down over the side to the west coast, Waikanai, and then to Raumati, and work our way home that way. It'll be about 140 kilometres, I think, 140, 150, and yeah, it's a good ride. Beautiful countryside, not much traffic. So still heading up the Akatarawas Valley. Beautiful countryside. It's a very peaceful ride compared to some of the others that I've been doing, which have been better described as thrilling and very challenging. This is going to be challenging just in terms of stamina, but it's really lovely to get out here, smell the countryside, the foliage, flowers, birds. Yeah, lovely country, especially at this time of the year. It's got up to 26 degrees. It's 22 currently where we are, which is very pleasant, but I'll need to top up with water soon, which I'll do at one of the streams, but only once we're up deep into the bush in about half an hour. So I've been climbing for ages. It'll be nice to get to the summit, which is a wee way to go yet. It's beautiful cycling. Only had a couple of cars come through. So it's really beautiful, peaceful and tiring. So I'm going to stop at a little stream up ahead and get some water. According to my thermometer, it's 27 degrees Celsius, which is nice and warm. The sun's very intense. It's nice to be under the shade here and there. But got a little break coming up. I've pretty much done this ride continuously. Here we are, my drink stop. Beautiful water. Might need to get a bit more. Finally, here's the summit, just coming up now, the summit of the Akatarawas. It's been a long ride so far. Oh, it's going to be fabulous on the other side. I can see that coming up. Looks great. So, got a very long downhill now, which is most welcome. And a bit of high speed, but I've got to watch out for cars coming out of the way. Yeah. Oh. Thank you. I'm going to stop up here somewhere and just have a look at the view. It was great practice for smooth cornering, smooth braking. So not far to Waikanai now. Going along at a nice pace. Slight tailwind at the moment. So we're going along the very picturesque cycling trail which follows the State Highway 1 bypass of Waikanai and Paraparaumu, and This is very nice. I'm doing this, I'd say the best I've ever done it. I haven't stopped for anything other than to fill up a drink bottle and to have a little stretch, but no need for any sustenance other than what was in my drink bottle, and that's all gone. It's just pure water now. So I'm going very well. Temperature currently 27 degrees. Yeah, very nice. Dropping on some friends in Raumati who have a holiday home. That'll be where hopefully I'll grab a little refreshments. Without overdoing my welcome, or their welcome I should say, and then do the grind back into Wellington City, which is going to take me another good couple of hours at least. So what have I done? I've done 78 kilometres, 3 hours 30, 6. So that's good. I'm currently going along at about 20 kilometres an hour, or a bit faster, 21 to 25, something like that, which is pretty good. At the moment the wind's predominantly a headwind. I hope it becomes a bit more of a tailwind as I proceed. It should do. Here's hoping. But beautiful riding, lovely stuff. There we go. I don't think he knew I was coming, even with my little bell. Hi there. Here we go. So we're making our down to the Raumati coastline. You can see the peaks of Kapiti Island directly in front. It looks very close, but it's a long way. I don't recommend trying to swim there. It's a lot further away than it looks. About 5 or 6k, I think. Once we get to the ocean, that is. This is beautiful cycling. It's 27, 28 degrees. It's a beautiful area. People enjoying the ice creams. I'm starting to think about things like that. I've become very good at burning fat though, and I tend not to get these hyperglycemic episodes that you get from being sugar dependent when doing this kind of intense, long, very long exercise. So fat burning, once you're good at it, is I've gone past my point. My stopover. Silly me. Oh well, one way to get fit is to get disoriented. when I'm just talking about hypoglycemia. Yeah, okay, here we go, back. Okay, heading back to Wellington from Raumati. Feeling refreshed. Had about a 1 hour break, having cups of tea, a bowl of soup and a bun and a few chocolates, and so feeling pretty refreshed, and the legs are good, though my backside is slightly raw, but no worries. So I've got a good couple of hours to get into Wellington. It'll be good to get on to the quieter roads and streets shortly, but there's very nice conditions. At the moment, bit of a headwind, which no cyclist ever likes. So heading through Queen Elizabeth Park to Paikokoriki. Go quail! Lovely and warm. It's getting on to evening now. So we're coming into Paikokoriki Township. We're not stopping here though. Got a gentle headwind. I hope it turns around. It's supposed to be. I'm going to be looking forward to that as this ride progresses and the fatigue sets in. Currently 22 degrees. So fabulous views of the Tasman Ocean. Stunning day. Hardly any traffic. So this is very pleasant riding. You can see the South Island in the distance. Kapiti Island behind to the right. And Pukerua Bay up ahead, which is where I'm heading, and then a good climb over the top, and on our way to Wellington City. It was turning out to be an all-day ride. This is nice and warm. It's 26 degrees, 25, 26 degrees at the moment, and big hill, which is causing me to work up a good sweat, but I'm going up here at a good pace, so I'm very happy. All of a sudden, loads of traffic. Great views. So, going well. It's just fantastic riding. Got to be very careful though. And constantly watching for every hazard. Pothole, stone, loose dogs. I love cycling, but it's a activity that requires a very high level of skill, especially in Wellington. Wellington is not the Amsterdam of the South, even though some delusional people think it is. Hi there. It's a fabulous venue for cycling, but it certainly is not the flattest of terrains, and definitely not for everybody. I've had more than my fair share of spills, which is hardly surprising when you think of what I do, the risks I take, but even for the commuter, it's like I said, it's not the Amsterdam of the South, and a day like today is quite rare. We've only had 2 days like this, and it's midsummer. The weather's been a shocker. Just being very careful. Hazards galore. And you don't want to fall off your bike. No way, Jose. All clear. Here we go. I've got a long way to go to get into town. Feeling very good. Beautiful summer's day, evening. Heading now towards Pororua after passing through Parramatta. Just got to be careful here. Going good. Just Just got to get through here. It's a bit narrow. Yep, we're okay. We lose the shoulder here, but I'm going quite fast, so I'll get through here quickly. This narrow portion here, and then we're all sweet. Here we go. Good. Well done. Now on to Porirua. Good old Porirua. Oh, I'm going to look forward to dinner tonight. I had a little bit of soup and a bun at Vlad and Yvette's, and chomped a few chocolates and cups of tea, but no sugar. And all I had for breakfast was my super smoothie, some of last night's chop suey with venison, and a piece of toast with plenty of butter and peanut butter on it, and a large coffee with cream and some coconut oil in it. So that's it. And then of course my go-go juice, which is my personal concoction, special secret formula, in my drink bottle. And I haven't had anything else. So I've been going for several hours now. How long? 5 hours and 14 minutes of riding time. Doesn't include breaks. And it's 5:50 p.m. and I started, I think, around about 10 o'clock in the morning. 9:30, yeah, about 9:30 I think I started riding. So it's just a very long day, and mostly fat burning. I am skinny, but I do have about 1 kilogram of body fat, which I'd like to shed over the next 4 weeks, and this is the way it's done. A kilogram extra during a race like Karapoti, which is the one I'm targeting. A kilo carried up those hills is a kilo too many. So if I can shed that without shedding muscle, then that's a big performance gain. Like to drop from 60 kilograms, 62, 63 kilograms down to 60 or 61. That's proportionately a big performance gain for me, potential, and it will be a performance gain, no question. Gosh, it's warm. It's 26 degrees going by my bike computer, and it feels like it. Here we go. Just got to be careful getting through here. Yep, no problem. So my plan is to smash the 70 plus year olds record for Karapoti, which I smashed last year. I knocked 42 minutes off it. That's pretty massive when you think of it as in percentage terms, to go from 3 hours 42 down to 2 hours 59 seconds. That's a big reduction, and I want to reduce that further. I'm capable of getting down to 2 hours 42, but after my recce ride of Karapoti last weekend, the course is, even though it was dry, it's really very gnarly and difficult in some places. So I'm not quite sure about being able to do a really fast time, but hey, here's hoping. I'm putting in the work. Well, I may not appear to be, but I'm sweating quite heavily. It's 26 degrees, but the low humidity and the wind flow is wicking off most of the sweat as I produce it, so it can be deceptive. So I'm going to stop and top up with some water at a sports club shortly. And I'm going very well, but my legs feel great actually, surprisingly. No hint of cramping despite being on the ride for 5.5 hours. Hi there. Going well. So I've made my way through Tawa and now heading to Johnsonville. Probably still got an hour to go, maybe less, I'm not sure about that. And my riding time is 5 hours and 39 minutes. And averaging 22 kilometres an hour, which is good. Hey, it's been a beautiful day, couldn't be better conditions. Overall a headwind which has slowed down my kilometres per hour overall, but it's been a good steady ride, building just pure endurance and nothing else, and pedaling efficiency, but not much else. Exactly what I need to do after doing a recce ride of Karapoti last weekend, which was a recce ride, but it was very intense. It's never easy. There's no such thing as an easy ride over Karapoti. So Johnsonville, here we come. So I'm going up the hill into Johnsonville. It's a long hill that at the end of a ride like this, it used to absolutely destroy me, but I'm going fine. This is the best my legs have ever felt. in 40 years of, and over 40 years actually, of riding up this hill. So I'm very happy, and I'm getting on to 6 hours riding time. And doing this pretty much on an empty stomach. No sugar at all, other than what was in my black currant in my drink bottle. So that was several hours ago. In case you're wondering, I've got a flashing red light on the rear, and my bike's a nice bright yellow colour. I hope this bus moves. Come on, bus. You can do it, bus. Alright. Go, 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 bus. Ugh. Good dose of hot exhaust. I'm sweating quite heavily. It's still 22 degrees, and in case you're wondering, I place a huge emphasis on recovery. I started today. I got up at 5:30 on the dot, which I do every day, including Sundays, and shortly after 6 I'm at work, and that's what I did today. And so it's been a very long day. And I stick to the rule of 2 meals a day, and no snacking in between, and delaying my first meal until 10, 11 or 12 o'clock in the day. So every day I have an hour or two of being in a state of ketosis, which stimulates stem cell activation and human growth hormone, which are all key components of regeneration, healing, recovery, and for a robust immune system. And I ensure that I have a rich intake of nutrients. Most of what I put in my mouth is nutrient dense, deliberately so. I do eat some junk food in the evenings. I've definitely earned myself a nice cold beer. I'm looking forward to that. Right now I'm hallucinating lamb chops, which I'm not hypoglycemic. If I get hypoglycemic, I notice I get a little bit spacey, and I wobble around a bit, but no hint of that at the moment. Now I've got to be careful going through these intersections. Got to watch everything. I don't assume I've ever got the right of way. There's no such thing as having the right of way when you're on a bicycle. And here we go. There's oh, I smell Kentucky Fried Chicken. Ooh. That's why you've got to be careful, forever vigilant on a bike. You never know what hazard's going to leap out. And yeah, you might be in the right, but I don't see any point in being the indignant dead. So here we go. Caution. There. Yep. In conditions like this, I'm forever ready to slam the brakes on. Now I've got to be careful here. This person can see me, but you never know, they might suddenly try to do a dash. So I'm ready to take evasive action. Here we go. Go through here onto the cycle route. Cool. Okay. You know, cycling is a fabulous means of transport, but in Wellington, you've got to be so careful, and even riding on here, there's lots of obstacles, broken stuff, covers, rocks, stones. You just can't be too careful on a bike, because falling over here will result in a visit to hospital and possibly the end of your life as a physically active person. So on a bike, you've got to be very, very careful, constantly on the alert, looking for hazards. Hazards are everywhere, and unlike a car, there's no tin cans surrounding you, no seat belts, no airbags. You fall off a bike and the consequences are almost always serious, even if there's no speed involved. So I've got this climb, and then along Thorndon Quay through the city, which is a bit of a grind, and then I've got to climb up the Brooklyn Hill to our home. It's not easy at the end of a ride like this. I'm taking this route. It's safer than going down the Narrunga Gorge. I just don't like going down the Narrunga Gorge on a bike, but it means more climbing, and at this time when I'm tired and hallucinating about lamb chops, gravy and mash, it's tempting to take the shorter way, but I'm going very, very well. My legs are fine. Well, they're tired, but they're fine. So here we go. Yep. Great views of Wellington Harbour on a beautiful Thursday evening. Just got to be careful of anybody coming up, so I'm on the lookout for them. Yeehaw! Got to be careful on these trots, they can easily buck you off. You just got to get the body to roll, let the bike roll under. Oh, hi. Hi there. There we go. Yeehaw! Great fun even when I'm dead tired. There we are, missed all this traffic. And down the gorge we go, the last bit of it. Stop recording. So they're putting cycleways all the way through here, which sounds great for businesses. But the question is, where do people park? Oh, there's a few parks here. But look at the size of this for cycling. That's crazy. I only need a quarter of this. I don't need any of it actually, because it's such a wide road. All I need is a painted line. Where on earth are people going to park? I think this is a death sentence for any business that hasn't got its own dedicated parking and adequate amounts. Look at this. Looks fine, seems fine in principle, but I don't agree. And my God, what's the cost of this? It'll cost millions. And the businesses that survive the couple of years of disruption, yeah, they'll hang in there, they'll struggle. But, you know, how many of them are going to survive? I mean, if I was a selfish cyclist, thinking I'm brainwashing the thing that cycling is going to save the planet, this is fabulous. But yeah, right, I don't think so. It's just selfish virtue signalling, in my opinion. I'm going through, not staying here. Here we go. So now into the central city. I've been riding for 6 hours and 18 minutes of ride time, so it's probably a good 7 or 8 hours, 8 hours or so since I started. And I am trying to work full time as well. We're running a very busy business, Alopa and I. And right now, all I'm doing is I'm smelling food. That was nice, whatever it was. Roast lamb. That would be, that's what's on my mind at the moment. Getting a little obsessive about it, hey? But I don't think we're having roast lamb tonight. Oh well, I'll eat whatever's the beautiful Miss Alopa serves me. But I've got to get home first. Still got a wee way to go. There we go. Oh, going really well. My legs have handled this the best ever. Best ever, no question. Lamb chops. Lamb chops. Maybe I'll see some in the gutter. Hey? I can smell something. Roast something back there near the there's a few restaurants around and I can smell them, or at least I'm imagining it. So this is now the Brooklyn Hill. And I'm going to stomp my way right to the top. So out of the seat the whole way. Hi there. Good test of fitness to ride for 6.5 hours, and fat burning the whole way, and to stomp the last lot. And I'm well and truly in a state of ketosis, fat burning. So still stomping. Great exercise, not just for all the leg muscles, but for my back muscles. This is the hardest part, just here. Oh, lamb chops. Oh, lamb chops. There we go, almost there. Oh, made it easy actually. Hey. So 6 hours 34, 142.6 kilometres at an average of 21.7 kilometres per hour. But I'm out for probably the best part of 9 hours, I'd say. Oh, alofa! I'm hallucinating. Lamb chops. Oh, what's cooking? Oh my God! I'm home. Home. There we are.